Hello, everybody. This is your. We have a special event tonight. We have a world-renowned spiritual medium as a special guest, and some spooky videos. Let's talk paranormal. What's up, everybody? This is your boy Vinny MG, friend Mr. Phoenix, and we are the Mini Vinny Show. Welcome, welcome. I am Mini Vinny, also known as Vinny MG.
I am Mr. Phoenix. And down here is our wonderful special guest. Would you please pronounce how you say your name?
My name is Jaun. You can find me on TikTok and all socials as The Spirit Connection.
Awesome. And we definitely will be throwing up your link. I've got that for you as well. So, all right, Mr. Mini Vinny. There's some new things that are on this screen here. You see that?
Yeah, I see it.
You know what it is?
It is our new link to our merchandise store.
Yes, if you QR scan that, you will go and get our hoodies, hats, shirts, crop tops for the ladies. I mean, there's tons and tons of stuff at the store. So, and over here, we've got one of the logos that is going to be on some of the merchandise.
Yep.
All right. So, you have your questions and how you want to lead.
Yeah. So we know that we have our very special guest. She's a spiritual medium. Would you like to tell us about yourself and how you got into being a spiritual medium?
Sure. So my name is Jaun. I was born in the South, Louisiana, so you can't get much south than those swamps down there.
For sure.
So, and that's a whole culture and different world in and of itself. So my gift started when I was young. I'm talking like 4 or 5, even though I didn't know what it was at the time. I grew up in the house that my grandmother passed away in, that my dad grew up in, and that all his, aunts and uncles and even my great grandparents grew up in. So it was very much a family oriented home. So I would see shadows and things and people that, I felt like I knew them. It was a familiar presence, but they weren't there. I just felt them there. And then at times I would kind of see them there. They would be standing in my bed at night. And it wasn't like a menacing feeling. It was very family oriented and comforting. And then I finally started talking about it when I was a little bit older. And it turns out that it was my family members that had passed on. My grandmother died before I was born. And my dad never really talked about her, only because it was too painful. And I kind of knew things that he had never told me. And at that time, it was kind of, this was way before Teresa Caputo became famous. And, we had all the paranormal shows on that became famous in the early 2000s. So it was kind of hushed and looked down upon. And so I shut it away for a while. And then, as spirit does, whenever you ignore it, it becomes more prevalent. They make it to where you can't ignore them again. So finally, when I was in my early 20s, I kind of gave into it and started diving more into it and learning how to develop my abilities even more. So I'm a psychic medium, which means that I can communicate with the dead. Not everybody is psychic is a medium, but everybody that is a medium is a psychic. So, but I'm also a clairvoyant, which means I see images in my head, like quick little split second images. Clairaudient, which means I hear things. I'll hear like lyrics of songs or sayings that have to do with whatever I'm tapping into. Clairsentient, which means that I feel the energy and I feel what they want me to feel. And then I have to put all those together and to bring it into a message. and try to put the pieces together. So part of my kind of developing myself, my psychic medium abilities, was getting into tarot and also joining a paranormal investigation team.
That's
And
awesome.
and it just kind of took off from there. I still have my 9 to 5 job, and this is something that I'm working towards as a goal of doing a little bit as I, more full time. Um, so as you see on TikTok or Facebook or even YouTube, is that I'll go on investigations. I'll try to find a lot of the abandoned cemeteries around here, around Washington. It's really has a lot of that old pioneer settler energy to it, and settlements, and go in and investigate them and bring the evidence to the public.
That's awesome.
So yeah,
That's awesome. That really is. I myself am emotionally sensitive. So
empath.
I'm sorry.
Is it like an empathic type of thing?
Yeah.
Yep.
My sister is like you. She's clairvoyant, and we tried to trick her one time and bring her to a graveyard without her knowing, and we were a mile from where we were going, and she felt it and told us to turn around. She feels every time she's near or in a graveyard, she feels like she has hands on her. So,
Huh.
I specifically set the boundary where I said, "Hey, you can't touch me, but you can talk to me and you know give me images all you want. You just can't touch me or follow me home, kind of thing." So set those boundaries.
The following home, I bet, is a big one. That would be kind of rough.
well, I've
Yeah,
heard that it's like stepping in gum. It's kind of hard to get rid of once they did follow you home. So,
it depends on, I have a strong personality, and so they tend to kind of listen to me more than somebody that is not used to setting boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
A couple of weeks ago, I was out with my friend in some local cemeteries, and we had 2 sisters, deceased in spirit, follow us to the other cemetery and start messing with our equipment. So I said, "Hey, you got to go back to your place. We'll come visit you later." And they did, and they did. Um, but yeah, I don't, I've got 3 dogs and a step kid that's 11, so I really don't want them following me home, and because she doesn't understand what's going on, kind of thing.
Yeah,
So I'm really protective over my space.
which is
okay,
understandable.
I do have a question from our producer. Uh, he wants to know, can you see the future from a living person's perspective?
So you mean like reading for a living person?
Yes.
Yes, I can. I do specifically read for a site called Purple Ocean. Um, it's an app, like one of those psychic apps, and that is one of the things that I do. And yeah, what people got to understand is that not everything is always set in stone. So I would
Yep.
say, like, if you take these actions, this is more than likely what's going to happen. Or if you kind of wait and do nothing, in about a couple weeks' time, you can expect this to happen. So yeah, that can happen. I do that.
Okay. And I do understand that you use tarot cards in
I
some of
do.
your investigations. How does that work? Do you put intent in it, or is there something else?
Well, I don't really use tarot for investigations. I will use it for kind of like, if like post investigation, if I feel like a lot of the activity is poltergeist activity and it's connected to a person, I will actually read for the person, and whenever I pull the cards, of course each card has meaning, but a lot of the symbols and tarot, one, not only have spiritual and esoteric meanings, but they kind of almost like hit something in my tuition and my psychic senses and open up that more, so I can tell the person how to, what they need to heal in order not to experience or attract this energy again,
Gotcha.
kind of thing.
Okay. Well, we've got some videos that we've come across on the internet that somewhat kind of fit the moment of what you do. with the EMF detectors and that kind of stuff. Oh, we got a question. Hang on. Go ahead. Can she channel specific deceased people?
Yes.
All right. That's super cool. Definitely want to, Vinny, you want to go with the video, and then let's see how she feels, and maybe check it out.
Yeah, sure.
Right. We'll play it
Let's
right
start
now.
with videos, and then we'll do some. We'll answer some comments, and then we'll go from there.
Okay. I will play it. Here it is. That is actually from Two Girls. Wow, that's a strong reading.
Yeah, well, there's a child spirit and a female spirit right behind the child spirit. And when I look at this video, I'm feeling like a lot of like grief and just almost like frustration and pent-up energy. But there's definitely some grief associated with that.
Yeah.
But there's a child spirit, I would say around 7 or 8, and then a female spirit behind him.
Oh, that's super cool. I did not even know that. I know they were getting a really strong reading. What do you think of that, Vinny?
It's very unusual. I've never seen something like this happen. So.
Okay. Well, let's go with the next one.
Yeah.
Let's see what we find on our next one, which is right here. This one is by Paranormal Skeptics TV.
Okay.
You're just holding it. Go ahead and let it go.
Wow.
Now touch it again for me.
That's intelligent.
Let it go. Can you let it go?
Wow. Holy hell.
Awesome.
Yeah, very intelligent response.
Does it give you like any indication of where they were doing the investigation at?
No, we just come across it from
there was no
Paranormal Skeptics.
Yeah, there was no information about the video, where it was at, or anything like that.
Yeah, because I feel like there's a male spirit that's answering. And for some reason, whenever you were playing the video, I kept on seeing like a room with like those old creaky floors.
Okay.
And like white walls.
We'll definitely have to, if anybody wants to find out and check it out. They do shorts. So their YouTube was just up there if you want to check that out.
All of their videos are short videos. So.
Yeah, they're just like real shorts. So they didn't really say much on this one.
No.
And then we've got another one. We have stuff from you too as well. I just remembered that. Where did it go?
You've only been asking me for some for like a week now. You're just remembering that.
Yeah, I literally forgot. Okay, I'm going to play this. I come across a good friend of mine, a friend of ours, all of ours, Chad. He actually sent this to me and wanted me to check it out. And tell me what you see. I don't have the zoomed in version, but the camping door is opening.
Yeah.
But if you play the zoomed in version, which is actually on my TikTok, Azariah Phoenix, and I'm going to try to get it on the other one, but it right here, I can't really, like, if you dang it, I wish I could zoom this in. I cannot zoom that in at all. But right there at the top, right where the window is, if you play it again and watch, literally an arm opens that, top and bottom. Mm-hmm. And that is a free opening door. Like, once you open the door, it's there. And it was no wind.
I don't know. That could be so many things.
There was
That
nobody
could
there.
that could be the land not being leveled.
It was locked.
That could
We already
be wind.
Okay. First of all, I'm solid on this, man. I'm sorry. I'll argue with you till you grow taller, and that's not going to happen. But the wind does not blow the trees. He watched it 15 minutes before and 15 minutes after. Nobody came out. The thing was locked.
Was it? It was locked?
It was 100% locked. Okay. And it was a security camera, one of the old-fashioned security cameras back in 2017 that you have to, it wasn't coming on by motion detection or anything like that. Definitely if you go to my TikTok, you can see it, a zoomed in version of it. But it's intense.
There's a dog in spirit that's associated with whatever's happening here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's almost like someone's opening the door for the dog to let the dog in, but it's a dog in spirit.
Huh. Yeah, it was a buddy's camper that dropped it off, and then he gave Chad the key, and he has both of those Mustangs that are still there. So it's literally it is true, actually happening, and nobody came over. It just happened.
Huh.
Very, very weird.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that is all our videos at the moment. Wait, no, hold on. I found one. Here we go. Let's do the top 5 of Nuke.
All right, Nuke top 5. I love this guy. He has the best videos.
In this countdown, I'll attempt to showcase what many believe to be true photographic evidence of the existence of ghosts. Most of the ghost photos in this list were taken before the age of digital cameras and Photoshop. They were shot on actual film stock and examined by experienced photographic experts. The photos were all found to be authentic, not manipulated in development. In the end, of course, the decision is up to you. Are these images real ghosts caught on camera, or just simple photo fakes? You decide.
That was weird.
It's the top 5 supposedly real ghosts caught on camera. The Spectre of Newby Church. This next ghost photo is one of the most famous of all time. The photo was taken in 1963 in Newby Church in North Yorkshire in England. The specter of the strange hooded monk with the distorted face seems so clear that it has led many to question the authenticity of the photo.
Oh, wow.
However, in the late 1970s, the film was examined by a team of experts working for the BBC. The group examined both the photo and the negative and found no evidence of tampering. Even stranger, during the examination, they surmised that judging by the angle and surroundings in the photo, the scary hooded entity would have been over 8 feet tall.
Dang.
Yes.
Now, the second reason that this photo has more credibility than the average random ghost photo is that it was taken in 1963 by the actual vicar of the Newby Church, Reverend Kenneth F. Lord. The Reverend says that he was attempting to take a picture of the church altar, and the bizarre figure just appeared in the photo when it was developed. By going public with his ghostly photograph, the Reverend had nothing to gain and could have easily lost the respect of his church congregation and brought shame to the church itself. So, would a man of the cloth fake a ghost caught on camera photo when he had nothing to gain and everything to lose? Let me know what you think down in the comments.
That is super
The White Lady of Worsted. In 1975, Peter and Diane Berthelot visited the Worsted Church in North Norfolk in the UK. Diane took a seat amongst the empty pews to say a short prayer. Her husband Peter snapped a candid photo of her as she sat and prayed. Later, when the film was developed, the couple was shocked to see the ghostly apparition of what appears to be a woman sitting behind Diane, dressed all in white, wearing a bonnet and old-fashioned clothing. Peter and Diane Berthelot swear that there was no one else present around Diane when the picture was taken.
Now that's cool.
The couple later showed this photo to Reverend Petit, the church vicar, and inquired about the strange specter in the photo. They were shocked when the Reverend told them about the White Lady, a ghost that is said to have haunted the Worsted Church for more than 150 years. In a local story dating back to the 1830s, it is said that a man laughingly dismissed the legend of the White Lady Ghost, boasting that he would climb to the top of the church bell tower at midnight, and if the White Lady was there, he would give her a big kiss on the lips. As the story goes, the man followed through with his ill-advised boast. He did indeed climb the ladder to the Worstead Church bell tower at midnight. Time passed, but the man never returned. Finally, the man's friends ascended the bell tower stairs to check on him. What they found shocked them to the core. The man was cowering in the corner of the bell tower, shivering violently and barely able to speak. Through quivering lips, he said simply, "I saw her. I saw the White Lady." And then without another word, he closed his eyes and passed away.
Oh, snap. That must have been the kiss of death.
Farm Boy Ghost of Hertfordshire, England. Neil Sandbach was photographing some scenic farmhouse shots to be used as the backdrop for a couple's wedding stationery. The couple were planning to have their wedding at the quaint, out-of-the-way farm the next week. Later, when Neil examined the series of photos that he had taken, he was shocked to see that one of the images seemed to contain the bright, glowing figure of a young boy who seemed to be staring back at Neil from around the corner of one of the buildings. Neil says that he's sure that there was no one else present at the farm when the photos were taken. Now, Neil was not sure exactly what had appeared in his photo. So before the wedding, Neil asked the staff of the farm if they had ever had any creepy or unexplained experiences while working there. Even though the farm staff had not seen Neil's spooky photo, and in fact didn't even know the picture existed, they all said that on many occasions they had each seen the figure of a young boy, dressed in old-fashioned white sleeping clothes and lurking around the barn. This is believed to be the spirit that Neil Sandbach photographed. But what do you think? Is it a real ghost caught on camera, or just some careful photo manipulation by an experienced photographer?
I don't know.
The Chico
All right,
ghost
hey,
truck.
pause it really quick.
Roy, a California policeman.
We're gonna go on a commercial break.
Okay.
We'll be back with some more videos. Stay tuned for more paranormal talk.
Kim's Cups and more, get just what you're asking for. Cups and more, customizes it, make it yours. If you'd like a pricing list, you can just go on and request it at Kim's Cups. That's Kim's Cups 701@gmail.com. That's Kim's Cups 701@gmail.com.
Hi, this is Kim from Kim Cups and More. I make cups, canvas bags, pins, Kindle inserts. I do some custom orders. You can order online and I do ship.
Kim's Cups and more, get just what you're asking for. Cups and more, customizes it, make it yours. If you'd like a pricing list, you can just go on and request it at Kim's Cups. That's Kim's Cups 701@gmail.com. That's Kim's Cups 701@gmail.com.
All right. We are back.
All right, and we are back with some more videos. Jeremy, play.
I will push play in just 1 second. We got a comment and wanted from a gentleman, and they wanted to know what you normally charge to contact a deceased person.
That depends on how long the session is going to be. For 30 minutes, I'll charge 25, and then for a full hour, that's 45.
All right.
A little bit of a discount.
Right.
Cool.
All right.
We're ready now. Here we go. Let's finish this, and then we can get into. We forgot to let you know, everybody. Our mini Vinny just recently got into a relationship, and we want to say hi to her. And then he wanted to have a reading done, and our lovely guest is going to do a demo of a tarot reading later on the show. So definitely stick around for that.
Now, do you take payment? Cash App payment?
Yeah.
Okay.
Got
All
it?
right. Yep.
All right, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and start this one.
And found an old abandoned truck on Honey Run Road in Chico, California.
Uh-oh.
He took pictures of the truck for the purpose of logging the vehicle into police records so that it could be towed away. Later, when Roy checked his photos, He was shocked to see the clear image of a face staring back at him from the passenger seat of the truck.
Oh, okay. I see
Roy
it.
swears that there was no one around when he took his pictures, and the man's likeness did not appear in any of his other photos.
Oh, wow.
Most disturbing is the strange, piercing look that the man appears to be giving Roy as the picture is taken. But what do you think? Is this a real ghost caught on camera, or just a bizarre reflection from the midday sun?
Wow.
The Pink Lady of O'Hare.
This is the last one.
Armed with video and film cameras, a man named Guy Winters and a friend set out to explore the supposedly haunted O'Hare house in Greencastle, Indiana. The two men spent 2 days exploring and filming the house. Several minor oddities and paranormal occurrences were experienced, but by far the most striking supernatural evidence retrieved were these photos, snapped by Guy Winters of the outside of the O'Hare house. This first photo is the blurry picture of what appears to be a woman standing in the front doorway, staring out at the photographer. The second picture, another blurry manifestation looking out a downstairs window.
The other one.
But what truly baffled paranormal researchers is this series of photos taken of an upstairs bedroom.
Oh, wow.
It shows 3 photos of what has come to be called the Pink Lady of O'Hare House. Guy Winters did not see this apparition at the time and only found it later after the photos were developed. A professional analysis of the film proved that the images are indeed on the film negative. But perhaps even more chilling is what happened when the picture was run through a computer enhancement to try to uncover greater detail in the photo. When enhanced, the photo looks like a skull encased in the ghastly apparition of a human body.
Oh, wow.
Unfortunately, no further investigation into O'Hare House was ever able to be conducted. Once Guy Winters' footage became public, the house's owner, fearing intense interest by other paranormal researchers and local teenagers, had the house demolished.
Oh, dang.
There's now only a cornfield where the house once stood. These photos taken by Guy Winters during his investigation may be the last shots ever taken of O'Hare House.
Dang.
So
That's
is this a
history
real
right
ghost
there.
caught on camera, or just a careful fake?
Wow, that's history right there. All right. Mr. Vinny, you're up.
I am up. All right. So
Wow.
now we are going to do our tarot card reading.
Okay.
Now tell me exactly how this works.
So whatever the question is that you have, I want you to just kind of bring it up forefront up to your mind. And so as I tune into your energy and the energy of the thoughts that you have going on, I'll shuffle and then I'll ask Spirit to give us the messages for your greatest and highest good, and then I'll start pulling. And a lot of times before I even start pulling cards or putting them down, I'll start getting images and impressions.
And you're doing the 3-card method?
No, I like to do a Celtic cross, which is a little bit more in depth. And
Okay.
has a lot of different things in it. So clear the energy of it. All right. Spirit, let me hear the messages for Vinny for his greatest and highest good. Okay, so when I'm tuning to the energy of the question that you have in your mind, I hear like almost like the words scared to be emotionally vulnerable. I also hear the words sometimes it was easier for you to be not in a relationship than it is for you to be in a relationship. It's just because of that emotional vulnerability.
Okay.
I heard that sometimes a lot of past trauma kind of like is being comes up, especially like in the relationships, and you're kind of at this crossroads of trying to, can make the decision. Do I let this crap in the past go and keep on moving forward, because this is what my guide is my spirits are telling me to do.
Huh.
Okay. And I keep on hearing the words supported and transition. Okay. This is kind of almost exactly what I just said before I laid down the cards. The heart of the matter, we have the Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords is about exactly what it looks like. It's about being at a crossroads, and you have this decision to make. Do I look back into the patterns that I used to do, or do I make this decision to move forward into my best interest, my best new self, which in this relationship, do I change some of my patterns, or do I let down that guard in order to move forward? Challenging you is the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups in the challenge position is talking almost like a sense of feeling blocked, but it's almost like I feel like you're blocked intuitively sometimes, especially when it comes to emotional vulnerability, because of your own thoughts. It's like your head gets in the way. And so what I keep on hearing with you is step out of your head, step out of your trauma, step out of your ego, and let your intuition and your guides guide you, because this is almost a lesson that they've been trying to teach you for a long time, and you've just been like, fuck that kind of thing. But you're finally at that point where you're ready. There's something about where you're at right now in life is you're ready for it. Presently we have the Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands again is kind of like being at the edge of the world. You're making a plan on how to get ready to step off into this new light and new venture. It's coming up in the near future is a Page of Wands. So pages are about new exciting energy. They're about messages. They could be intuitive messages, they could be like verbal messages, but I feel like with this one is finally like you finally letting go and getting those intuitive messages just to take action on how you are feeling, and with that opens up a new sense of excitement. So look to like finally feeling that way over the course of, I'm being drawn to, especially around between Christmas and New Year's. There's something, I don't know if you have something special planned, but there's like a special event that's really going to bring this home to you. What you bring it to it is the Moon card. The Moon card is about confusion, illusions, unknowns, fear. But in the environment, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is normally female energy that's very grounded, very supportive, very she likes to take care of the things and the people around her. But I feel like that's more of that support side that I kept on hearing. In the hopes and fears, we have the Five of Wands. That's definitely a fear, because the Five of Wands is about conflict and tension, but it's about that petty shit, that petty childish shit that kind of we let things build up in relationships or in our daily lives instead of just letting it go. So this is more of telling you don't let that fear get to you, and just take it day by day instead of getting in your head and future fucking yourself, if that makes sense. But in the
Okay.
outcome, we have the Six of Swords, which is about transition, change, moving on to calmer waters, and transitioning into a new phase of your life where you feel much happier, much free, and much more. I keep on hearing able to be himself. There's something about you being able to be yourself in your current environment that it's not that the people around you feel like you can't be yourself, it's that you sometimes feel like you can't be yourself. And that, with the energy that's coming in, it's more of, okay, you finally feel comfortable with that. And that opens up a whole new era in your emotional and spiritual growth, is what I keep on hearing. I keep on being drawn to your throat chakra. So there's a lot of things that you want to say, that you need to say, that you haven't said. And this is spirit saying, okay, just learn how to say those with like balance, direction, and guidance from above. You also have like a female spirit guide around you. I feel like this is someone that's in relation and past, because I keep on seeing her like coming over your right shoulder and saying, "It's okay, dear. It's okay, dear. Just move forward, and she's kind of like pushing you forward, and she's almost kind of like showing me holding you up like a baby and just say, okay, go, kind of thing.
All I see is, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to fucking that.
That's my grandmother who passed away in Italy. I know exactly what you mean because I always feel her around me, the emotions of her always being there. So I know who exactly you're talking about. So
So
all right,
hopefully that resonated with you.
yes, it did very much. Thank you for that reading. So we're gonna go on to another break, and then when we come back, we have some more special videos, and we're gonna make fun of Mr. Phoenix.
Oh, whatever. She's talking about like the holding you
What's
up.
going on, everybody? It's your main man Turtle, the TURTLE, right here from Little Bit of Coffee, letting you guys know that every Monday morning at 7 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Central, you can join myself and the Brew Crew to find out what the newest topics are, what's going on in sports, what Starkey's got going on for us, and what our old man Pappy has for us with the wisdom that he always shares. Make sure you see us every Monday morning, 7 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Central sharp. We will see you there this week.
Hey, what's up? This is me, Mini Vinny. I got some great news. Me and Mr. Phoenix just joined a brand new network called the LBOC Network Podcast. You can watch us here, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, every Friday. See you then.
You're lucky that the producer cut me off, mister.
I know. That was the perfect time. You were just complaining, and you just right to commercial.
I'm sorry, but Jaun, when you mentioned the whole holding up like a baby, the only thing I pictured was Simba.
Well, it's kind of what it was like. She was just like about ready to like, here, go, kind of jump off the cliff. And just
That's my grandma for you. I've been able to sense my grandmother, my grandfather, and my cousin around me a lot. My cousin died. She was 17 years old. She was influenced into doing a very stupid thing and ended up overdosing and dying. I miss her very much. Every time I think about her, I feel her around me. Her scent. I smell sometimes when I feel like there's somebody around me and I feel the emotion, I can put a smell to it. And she is roses. Every time. And I know it's her because it's a rose smell. And it's so strong and so potent. It's like it's right underneath my nose, but I know there's nothing there.
So
yeah, that's how when I connect with my grandmother who passed away before I was born, I smell lavender. And I didn't even know, like, why would I smell lavender? To finally I asked my dad, why do I smell lavender? It was like she always grew lavender, like the lavender plant, and would like mesh them up and put them around her room. And I'm like, well, okay.
interesting.
Yeah.
So you'll probably
When it's my grandma, I always smell her favorite perfume. It's just really strong. It's called Sicily, and the perfume is very expensive, and we don't even have it. But every time she would come over when we were kids, she'd have that. She wore so much of it that it would leave a trail when she walked.
Yeah.
Oh God.
So when she died, it was kind of like that was her scent, you
Right.
know?
So Pappy is one of our brew crew. He's going to be contacting you to see about talking to some of his parents.
Okay.
He will definitely get a hold of you. I'll give him your link, and that way you can be contacted by him. His name is Dennis. We call him Pappy. So are you personally feeling anything right now.
Pappy, I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. Pappy, the way to explain Dennis is he is like Mr. Roger and Morgan Freeman had a baby and it came out like Pappy. That's Pappy for you.
In some miracle way that it's white.
Yeah, it was white.
A little white boy.
Yeah, but that's Pappy for you. And we love him so much. He's such an awesome guy.
He's very down to earth.
Very.
He's wonderful. But yeah, anyway, before Mr. Mini Vinny, are you feeling anything at all? Any kind of...
Well, I'm trying to like figure out what it is, because sometimes when I do like one reading, it'll open up the floodgates and there's a lot coming through. Yeah, and I kind of feel like it's more of to do with well, one, I feel like it's some of it is with Vinny and some of it is with Pappy, because whenever you said Pappy, I kept on hearing like almost like this gravelly Sylvia Brown voice saying, "He needs to not worry, I'm proud of him." It was like it came through as like a low gravelly voice. Yeah, he needs to not worry, we're always proud of him. And it was stern and it was focused, and now I'm being overcome with emotions. And then started with Vinny, I kept on, not that you're like somebody that follows you in spirit had like a problem with alcohol, or that alcohol was influenced in their death. And I keep on hearing like, what would I say, like something like a crash. And it gets really confusing whenever they come in like all together at once. So that's why I'm trying to figure out where it's placing.
Right. He just said, "I'm blown away." That's his comment right now. Okay. Well, I don't have any other videos. If you want, do you have other questions?
What about the 20,000 videos I sent you?
Oh, yeah, yours.
Yeah.
Duh. I got to get to that. The 20,000 videos. Come on now, Jeremy. All right, here we go.
Those photographs were really, yeah, speaking of like paranormal evidence and photographs, yeah, it blew me away.
Here we go. Let's do this one right here.
Adelie, can we talk to you for a minute? If so, please touch our devices.
You're definitely getting a good reading.
Is this your husband you're with? Yes, thank you.
Ooh.
I keep on getting the image of a beautiful woman in my head.
Really?
Yeah. You are very beautiful.
Nice.
Can we take your picture and show the world how beautiful you are? If yes, please touch our devices. Should you light up yours?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Ada. Let's see, Avance, was it Arthur? Did it freeze?
No, that was the end of that one.
Oh, okay.
That was the end of that clip.
Mr. Jeremy.
Yes, sir.
Mr. POD has a question for you to ask. Do you see it?
Will AB return to his life? If yes, anytime soon, please ask this. Okay, I asked it. But what is AB?
I don't know. That's why I said you ask.
So are they talking like in a matter of reincarnation?
Possibly.
Can we clarify that?
That's what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on the.
I have no idea. Oh, he commented.
Oh, as a love
No,
life.
as Love Life returns.
As like a love life returns.
Oh, like as in getting into another
Relationship.
relationship?
AB is initials.
So, it's like asking if they will reconcile?
Yeah, he basically with the life people, with somebody that's alive.
He's asking if his ex, which his initials are AB, is ever going to come back to him.
If you feel anything like that.
I'm getting a no.
No,
Unfortunately,
no. Beauty, it's a no. Too bad for you. No, I'm joking.
Well,
I'm pretty sure you'll
kind of
find
hearing
someone
it's.
Beauty.
I'm kind of hearing it's for the better, like because whoever this other person is that I'm picking up on seems to be kind of like emotionally unhealthy at this point in time, and they need to heal before they would be good for a relationship.
So apparently, is Carrie your sister?
Yes, it is.
She's asking that she wants me to ask you if turning on and off, what is turning on and off the light in her living room?
It's clockwork. It's literally like clockwork. And to let you know the touch lights. Remember the old-fashioned touch lights? Okay, we've checked it by vibration. It does not come on by that. We've checked the wiring. Everything is still good. It literally will come on just out of the blue and then go off, and then come on and then go off. And it'll do it like certain times of the day. Like if my nephew's coming home, it'll come on because it's time for him to. He needs
now,
the
this
light.
is at your house right now?
This is at the house just about 150 feet away from me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. You should do some kind of investigation, film it.
Yeah, I'll have to film it sometime. But sometimes you don't even know when it's gonna
Doesn't
go on.
matter. If you call out to something, more than likely it's gonna answer.
But yeah, it's weird.
Who is your nephew about maybe 13 or 14?
No, he's like 30s.
He's my age.
I keep on being drawn to like a younger energy. And that's very kind of like almost powerful. Like there's young energy and it kind of just projects and it's picking up on that.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah, because I keep on seeing like a young energy that just projects out before and touching it. It's weird.
See, we weren't for sure if it was that or if it was her aunt, because she just recently, I think last year, if I'm not mistaken, last year or the year before that, but dumped the ashes into the sea, into the ocean on their cruise 2 years ago.
I have a
no, but she gets
question.
glimpse of her aunt from like the side of her eye. Like she might see things in her peripheral. That's the aunt.
Okay.
I have a question for you, Miss Jaun.
Mm-hmm.
A friend wants me to ask, do you think that there's anybody in his future new for him coming into his life sooner or later?
Yes, and I keep on being drawn to around the time frame of May. But what's really important for this person to know is they've got to stop focusing so much. It feels like sometimes they put their energy so much into one thing, and that if it doesn't work out the way they think it should, it kind of it almost feels like a setback, but he's almost like too folks. He focuses energy too much on one thing, if that makes sense. And you know how sometimes when you focus your energy on this idea or this one thing, you're kind of missing the signs that are going on around you of what spirit is saying. I'm like, hey, this is healthier for you. This is what you should be doing, not this in front of you, kind of thing. So he's got to keep his eyes and like a heart like open to the energy around him, not focused.
Understand. I can see that. I could definitely see that. Okay. So here, I'm going to put this up. Can you read our, when I put the comment up, I don't know if you can read them or not. I'm
No,
going to
I
try.
don't see them.
Do you see it now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Carrie.
Carrie Steiger. That's my sister. That's the one that was talking about the ant. She was curious on that.
Yeah, so the way it's coming through is that like dad is like right behind you and like grandma's like right behind dad. So she's kind of one of these women that her presence is always known, but I don't know, it's almost like she's taking a back seat to dad and letting dad do most of the guidance and talking, but she's like
Okay.
directing him. It's
Okay.
weird.
That,
That
that's
sound like something she would do because it's just more of she's standing behind him and directing him, but she's kind of taking a step back.
Kind of. My grandma didn't really care for her dad.
that's interesting. Okay, thank you for all that, Jaun.
We got
We
some
are
more.
going to go to a next video that we
Of
have of
course.
yours. So let's do that.
I can do that. Let's go with this one.
Thank you. Thank you for all that you have done for us and your sacrifices. We are in eternal debt to you. What kind of explosion was it? Are you talking Pearl Harbor? If yes, please. Thank you. What was...
Was it an
Wow.
explosion during Pearl Harbor that damaged your ear?
Wow. So explain that one a little bit if you don't mind.
So that one, my friend Corey and I, we were, it was like the day, a couple days before Veterans Day. And I'm really big on that. I feel like people who passed away a long time ago, their names should not be forgotten,
Correct.
especially our heroes who died in war. Like their
Mhm.
names should not be forgotten, or even the ones that, you know, were in war, like World War I, II, or even back to the Civil War. Their name, they need to be known. And so we were going up to one of the cemeteries about 2 hours away from here called Roslyn Cemetery, where they have a whole section of nothing but World War II, World War One, and I think they even have some Civil War soldiers up there. And so we had come back and we were kind of wrapping things up. I had taken some pictures throughout the day of like different tombstones of people that had passed away in World War One. They had females that had served in World War II, and I'm like, wow, that's amazing. And I kept on, like, when you got in the car, I'm like, oh my God, get out your EMF detector, because I kept on seeing, like, in my mind's eye, like explosions. And then I kept on seeing like an image of Ben Affleck. And then I kept on hearing like this song, Aerosmith song. And I was equating that with Pearl Harbor, that movie Pearl Harbor.
Huh.
And then my hearing in my ear, it was like this pressure in my ear, like something, and it was just ringing. So I started asking questions, you know, about like who this was. Um, did they have something, you know, some kind of explosion in their ear? And you can hear me whenever I say, are we talking about Pearl Harbor? And it responded to me. I was blown away that I was talking to someone that had survived Pearl Harbor.
Now that's cool.
And had ear damage, hearing damage for the rest of his life because of that. But he had actually survived Pearl Harbor. And I was just blown away by it. I couldn't believe it.
Wow. That's cool. Oh, right on.
Yeah, and he just wanted to talk. He just wanted his story to be known. He just wanted to talk,
And see, that's wonderful. I mean, I don't see any reason not to allow them to have their, to allow their story to be told.
Right.
So what do you got, Vinny? What are you staring at? You're awful focused on something. What's up?
Just reading some of the comments. I am very sorry about that. I like to read the comments sometimes. But no, I've been listening. It is interesting. How often do you use the EMF detector when you're investigating?
Just about every time. For me, that's one of my favorite, like, real life ways to answer, like, them to interact with me in almost real time. And I like it because it actually gives them energy to start communicating with me more, and it'll give them energy to start, like, leaving, EVPs behind or interact with other devices. So yeah, it's actually almost every time I investigate.
We have a comment that says from Tammy, one of our longtime fans. She wants to know if you see anything good in her daughter's future. Her daughter's name is Blaze.
When I tune into Blaze's energy, I keep on, like, she's real fucking feisty. And so I say yes. But what I keep on hearing with that is celebrate the small positive strides she makes with her, and that's going to help her want to accomplish more. So yes, there's with Blaze, I keep on hearing, like, self journey and self discovery, and she goes on this journey of almost like a spiritual quest, and it's really important to her that you celebrate the smaller things in life with her every day, even the small accomplishments. So yes, and that will help her bring in that energy of even better things.
So,
are you okay, Mr. Phoenix?
Yeah, I got the puppy. The puppy keeps messing with the Chihuahua, and so I'm trying to get it to calm down so the Chihuahua doesn't get angry.
Where those two? You should marry those two.
No, I think the Chihuahua is a skinwalker. I really do. She just, like, snaps for no reason.
Well, I've got a Chiweenie, and I call her Satan's taint because she can be the sweetest thing or the biggest jerk in the world. And I have got two pit bulls, or actually pit bull and a pit bull Belgian Malinois mix, and she has them. She dominates them. She has them power to her.
The wife just got a pit rot mix, and it's like playful as all get out, and the Chihuahua is like, no, I don't want anything to do with it. But okay, so what do we got here?
I don't know. That's a thank you very much. Tammy is thanking you. It looks like you got another fan.
Yes, definitely. Everybody, if we could get your link pulled up, people can go to your TikTok, and you said you're on Facebook and you have a link tree.
Yeah, a link tree, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. I'm really trying to monetize my YouTube and TikTok, and I'm almost there. So come on, help me out, people.
I put up your TikTok. That's right there. And then we'll definitely be throughout. I go live throughout the week, and I keep constantly promoting you. So I will keep doing that, and I'll put your YouTube up.
Okay. I think we're going to start to wrap things up. Jaun, it was a very great pleasure to meet you and to get you on the show. And trust me, we want you back. So very soon in the future, we will be calling you back.
And if we can do some live, we go do some live investigating. I can try to get him away from his chair. I would definitely like you to be part of it.
Yeah,
yes, that would be really cool. Bring your tarot cards and we'll read the environment and we'll see what we can pick up.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the show. Hope you enjoyed the readings and all the conversation. Thank you again. If you want to like and subscribe to see more of our content, please do that. Also, please subscribe to her channel. It'd be greatly appreciated.
Yes.
And I can't talk anymore. And also, thank you all for watching. Till next time, let's talk paranormal.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. This has been an LBOC podcast production.